Hi, I'm Craig Priest. This is Beers with the Band. Tonight, I'm hanging out with Graves. How's it going?
Good.
Alright, sweet. Can we start with yourself and say what your name and what you do?
Ethan, I play bass.
I'm Reese, I do vocals. Sean, play guitar.
Josh, I play drums, and Dave, play guitar.
Sick. Now, you guys are touring with 506, which is a sick track.
Thanks.
Are we gonna hear any more?
No, a couple of like playing maybe an old one or two and a little bit of something new maybe as well.
So on the 506 tour, we could be hearing some extra stuff that we haven't heard maybe on.
Yeah, and some stuff you haven't heard for a while as well.
Some oldies.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have been touring around Australia quite a bit this year, and then playing shows here and there.
Yeah.
Is there any place that you would never want to go back to again?
Oh,
Any
what was
place.
it called?
Fucking Troy.
Horsham. Horsham.
Fuck that place.
Horsham.
Yeah,
Was it because of the gig or was it the
No,
place?
it's just this
We haven't even
old.
played the gig there. We just drove through and hated it.
It's just this old lady's voice, and like, we were driving to Melbourne. We just played like Adelaide the night before, so we were all really tired. And it's just this old lady's voice. She was talking about fires. And,
Fires?
yeah.
Oh,
There's a fire down south. That's what she was like. So we're just like, nah. Horsham is just the worst place on the planet.
Screw you, old lady, for being
Yeah.
passionate about a fire.
If the fire as well.
You've made Horsham shit. Any place that you would love to go back and you can't wait to get back? Not a big city maybe, or it can be a big city, but...
I'd have to say.
Adelaide and Perth.
Oh, if we're talking about playing, then like Adelaide and stuff. But
Yeah,
I want-
Adelaide's like one of our favourites.
being on the road, I guess it would get reasonably boring. Do you guys feel like social media has kind of stopped the chatter or stopped you guys chatting, like talking amongst each other, or has social media kind of made it better to tour?
well,
Actually makes it
Optus.
better.
Yeah?
I reckon makes the trip much more exciting.
Yeah.
Bearable?
Optus.
Every time we go away, Sean, whenever we're in the middle of fucking nowhere,
Country Australia.
Sean's just like,
I hate Country
get
Australia.
fucked.
They need to sort their fucking internet reception nowadays. Optus.
Just so that when you guys are touring,
Yeah,
it's
just for
fine.
me, just so I can check my Instagram and my Facebook like safely and happily, and you know.
Telstra's just like, oh fuck, Graves are touring Country Australia again.
Time to
Alright,
shut
let's go boys. Do you guys have Snapchat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the funniest or weirdest Snapchat you've ever received, whether it be photo or video? Can you explain
I
that?
reckon Samuel from the guy that was touring with Blab.
Yeah,
was
on our
pretty
last
fucking
tour,
funny.
Snapchat became a pretty
That's
big thing.
why
like-
we all have Snapchat now. It's because of the last tour.
because our boys in Blab, like we toured with them, and we'd just be taking photos of each other and drawing dicks on it, and it just became this massive thing. And to this day, like we still Snapchat each other
Yeah.
pictures of.
It hasn't eased up at all.
I, don't,
It's
I,
still
haven't,
stuff.
I, haven't
Dicky
even,
snap.
I haven't even added any of my friends from home on Snapchat. I still only have like Plav on Snapchat. Like,
I do draw a good dick, but
Yeah, you're the best dick drawer?
Idris and like shading and everything. I was
Whoa!
Like, it was so impressive. He knew how to draw a dick.
With the finger.
He knew his dick.
yeah,
Impressive
I
call.
know a good dick. There's all kinds of different ones. You know, if it has to connect to another guy's mouth, then I'll make it happen.
Whew.
If anyone wants one of these Snapchats, what's your Snapchat name?
Yes.
So you can send them
Um,
dicks, sweet dicks,
Reese Mitchell Ben, I think.
with two ends or one
Nah,
end?
just one end.
One end.
Yeah.
So if anyone does want some dicks on their phone, he's your man. Reese will hook you up. If you guys had a robot in your house and it could do one thing for you,
We're all just like, it's a bad question.
No. Okay, let's go without it being sexual. Maybe we can.
No.
Without. Oh no, sorry. I just think that it would be too easy if
can't
we went
think of
sexual.
anything now.
Yeah. What would it do for you without it being sexual?
Rub my back. So
Oh, that could turn sexual though. You never know what you're into.
robot. If a robot wants to like get a little bit frisky, it can. You know, I won't say no.
I'm just gonna be boring. If it cooks me food, I'd be stoked.
I'd be up for that.
Entertain my girlfriend. That was,
Yes. So you can play Xbox or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a bit
Yes.
of time to myself.
She's gonna watch this, right?
Yeah, no,
Good.
I did. No, I'm not going to
Buy him a
mention what I did.
robot for Christmas.
Yeah, Renee. Fuck.
Sort it out.
Probably have to start with
Food.
food. Yeah.
Dave's definitely on the
If
food
it definitely
train.
cooks a mean batch of pork ribs, it's the way to my heart.
The Arias were on last night.
Yeah.
What y'all think of the Arias?
We had band practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not this one in general. What do you just think of the Arias as a whole?
It's pretty cool, like supporting Australian music and stuff like
Yep.
that. Like,
We play too many breakdowns to be a part of the ARIA.
oh nah, but
No,
like
but
you
just
see,
your
like,
mindset, like, I guess, coming from the music industry, what do you guys feel? Because you got Amity and that in there. Like,
yeah,
I know
like,
they're not, they're not as heavy as you guys, but like,
in there.
but you get bands in there. But what do you guys? Not even for the heavy side of things. Like, what do you guys just think of for the music wise?
I reckon it's great because it's like a night to showcase Australian music.
Yeah, anything that helps Australian music is a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All for it.
Yeah, all for
Thumbs up, Arias. You guys are writing new music?
Yeah.
When do you reckon we'll be able to hear that?
We might be doing something a little sneaky right now.
Because you've given everybody like a semi-loved one with 506, so
Yeah.
now everyone just wants to get that full on.
We might be doing something a little sneaky right now that will slightly satisfy any kind of urge for new music from Graves, but we plan on having a full-length album out maybe April, May kind of next year.
Sick.
But yeah.
Can you guys say who you guys are working with by any chance?
Well, we're going to be working with the guy we work with on all our releases,
Yep.
Clayton at the Rain Recording Studios, and someone else. We're going to be getting someone else to do it.
Yeah, a little sneaky guy in there. I just saw this today. So 2 years ago, Halloween 2 years ago, you guys played.
Oh god.
You guys played a show in the Gong. Was it in the Gong?
No, that was
It's
in
a little bit
Huskisson.
south.
Okay.
Yeah, like, what's that? 50,
Rural area.
Yeah.
50,
Yeah.
an hour south of Wollongong, probably, I reckon.
And Reese, were you dressed in spandex?
It was a leotard.
Oh, it was a leotard.
Yeah, I was.
It's a ballet.
But you
Yeah.
could see junk. Like there was no.
Yeah. Oh, there was no
There was
hiding
no hiding.
anything there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure there's
It's got big
photos from
balls.
that day where you can see like hair poking in.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit, yeah.
So it was an 18 plus venue.
no.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like you didn't have to hide your ID anywhere. Or
No,
keep
like
that.
I
What about
probably
your phone?
I
Got a
scarred
pair of socks in there.
Yeah.
I scarred a lot of kids that day.
I bet you did. So my next question is, can there be a Graves leotard tour? Australian national
Where
tour?
Reese just wears a leotard.
Do
all
we
the
all have
time.
to wear it, or is it just Reese?
No, everyone.
I'll wear it.
Everyone
Yeah,
can
I'm
wear
down
it.
for that.
That'd be fucked up.
Guitarists at least get to cover it up.
That'd be heaps fun.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
guys get to cover your shame.
Nah, I don't even care.
You know, I gotta-
Shame.
You know what?
Where's
I'll
the
just go naked.
shame?
No, I'm a bit like an onion. As soon as I start taking my layers off, people start to cry. I'm not joking. I'm serious.
People start to cry.
So sad.
Oh shit! I don't even want to ask any more questions. Thank you, boys. We're out. I wouldn't cry. I'll let you know that. I'd try not to anyway. He's just put his head down now. I feel like, should we help him or should we just move on?
Oh, you've got a beer, we're right.
I've nearly drank one of these beers and I'm nearly drunk, hey.
The best video game you've ever played in your life?
Last time.
RuneScape.
Far Cry 3, because I haven't played Far Cry 4, but it'll still
Oh,
be
yeah?
replaced by Far Cry 4.
I'm a FIFA man myself, so
FIFA's pretty fun. Have you-
FIFA's good for me. It's just,
Sorry,
I get the most
RuneScape.
hours out of it. Like other games I like to play, but FIFA I can just play for days. If it's online, obviously.
Last
Yeah,
of
scary.
Us for me.
My-
Yeah?
Last of Us. Can't beat it.
I'm just going to come across the biggest nerd and say, wow.
Oh, okay.
RuneScape, man.
I've never gotten into the computer games.
Clash of Clans, bro. That's
Oh
the
man,
game
I
that
live on Clash of Clans.
We got pretty into that for a while.
If you guys had a celebrity pass, who would you bone?
Oh
Kevin
my
Spacey.
god.
Katy
Oh
Perry,
yeah,
just
Christy
throwing it out
Mack.
there, Katy
Yeah,
Perry.
boom, Christy Mack, boom. Yeah.
Oh, Christy, okay.
Boys, you can't beat that.
Well, like-
don't even try.
Reese.
I'd probably go Taylor Swift. I reckon she's got some secrets about her.
Yeah, she's got something up her
she's a
sleeve.
secret
Yeah, like she's
anal
been
lover.
she's been around the
Secret
block.
penis.
She's been around the block. Like everyone knows that. Look,
True,
look at every album she's written.
Well, she's how many? She
Hope
dated
she
like
sees
every
this and
member
calls
of
us
One
out.
Direction.
Yeah, oh,
That
dude.
would be good.
Taylor
That's
Swift,
what
let's fucking go there.
Yeah.
Let's go to a restaurant.
Taylor.
Mate.
Let's go.
Get that up. That you can write the next song about Graves when
Yeah.
they break up with you.
Or
after that
Reese
fucking-
could write his next song about Taylor.
Oh,
That'd
turn
be-
that around.
Probably Kate Beckinsale or Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah?
You can't have
Jennifer
two
Aniston. I'd go Jennifer
I'll have
Aniston.
both of them at the
She's
same
full
time.
milk.
Wow, I don't think that's written down here, but that's okay. You can take two. All right, let's get on to something serious. Honestly, seriously, can you explain 506 for us? The meaning behind 506 and where you got 506, the actual title from.
Apparently
Oh, is it
Reese went to
prison?
jail.
Yeah, apparently I went to jail.
According to YouTube comments, Reese went
No
to jail,
way.
and
Yeah.
that was his
For trying to kill his family.
Yeah.
That was his prisoner number or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Cell
But
number,
no,
something like
it's
That's not what happened.
Sounds legit.
Reese suffers with a few mental issues, like he's all together, but I mean he's everyone's got their
everyone,
problems,
yeah.
and Reese his problems got the best of him a couple of times, and he's had to seek help for it, and he's been admitted to a few, would you call them mental psychiatric hospitals a couple of times because it's just gotten too much for him, and the first time he didn't want to be there. He hated it. Hated
Like
everything
denial,
about
or
No, it was
Just
a
a bad-
horrible
bad-
place.
it.
Reese-
Horrible place, bad situation,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
bad,
Can I
bad
say
attitude,
what
bad
you
help.
Yeah, I don't care, man.
Reese suffers from bipolar, schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, like a bit of a concoction of things.
Yeah.
yeah,
And he had a bit of like a
Overload.
like a psychotic episode in the sense like just seeing things really angry. That's why he got admitted his first time.
Yeah.
oh
And then
right, okay.
The
Yeah.
second time, which wasn't too long ago. was like,
He admitted himself,
Yeah.
like he,
Oh, yeah.
it was getting, he's seen it coming to that point again, and he, you know, bit it in the ass and like got on top of it and went to somewhere that he wanted to go to, not somewhere that was chosen for him.
Yeah.
And they've really helped him out. Like since Reese coming out of that place, like the second time, he's come leaps and bounds as a different person. Like you can see like a weight has been lifted off his
Yeah.
shoulders. And
That's
he's-
what our
but-
band is really like. We try and push the people if they suffer any kind of mental illness, seek
Definitely.
help, seek help, because it's the difference between
Come,
life and
yeah, and come talk to, like, if you have to, come talk to us. Like, you know, we ourselves, like me personally, I don't suffer from anything, but like I'm close with Reese. You know, I work with Reese every day. You know, what I mean, I know what he goes through. Sean knows what he goes through. All the guys know what he goes through because we've been there. We supported him. We went and seen him when he's been in hospital. So if anyone has a problem with anything, they can come and talk to us because, you know, might not know everything, but we can maybe point you in the right direction, help you out. You know what I mean?
Reese, is there any advice that you could give kids
Um,
out there? Anything that you want to say to them? Maybe if they're struggling through it and they're going through what you were going through, not wanting to be in certain places. And
Don't be afraid of like getting help. Like,
It doesn't make you a weak person. getting
yeah,
help.
it doesn't make you a weak person to admit that you have the problems. Like, it's a step forward to getting yourself better and really like trying to sort your stuff out, because living with it, I've tried to do it since I was like fucking 14 and it never
so
fucking
pushing
works.
through it is not the answer.
No, you gotta get help. Like, even if it's like, I don't know, you talk to a friend or like you go seek help from a doctor or anyone, like just talking about things and like making people aware of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, it helps, like getting it off your chest and then letting everyone else know around you what's happening so they can understand and try and get a grasp on where you're at and all that stuff.
if you're feeling not okay, then you need to say that you're not okay, and don't be scared to say you're not okay, because there's always going to be someone there to listen to you.
Yeah. And like back to the original question, like 506 was about that time when Reese was confused, and it was about the first time he wanted to get help, wasn't it? Like,
It was the first time I got made to get help.
yeah,
like,
made to get help, and he felt like I don't know, how would you explain it?
It was just a horrible situation. Like, after my episode, my parents, like without my consent, called an ambulance on me. I got taken to the hospital.
Got locked up for a while.
Yeah, got locked up for a couple of weeks, and like it was a public hospital where it's every egg is in one basket,
Jesus.
and it like
Someone died in the same public hospital he was in not too
Yeah.
long ago. Got bashed by another patient.
yeah.
It's,
I
horrible.
saw a female patient get beaten by a male patient outside my room.
Hence you not wanting to be there
Yeah,
at all.
exactly. It's like my door was shut at all times, and I was just in my room all day. I didn't want to go
you
out.
didn't really get help then.
Yeah, I got no help, nothing out of the public system at all. But the private system, on the other hand, was amazing. Amazing. But 506 is actually my patient number.
Oh, right. So is that something you got put on your wrist, or?
Yeah, it was like on my little band that was around my
Yes,
wrist.
yes.
So,
506.
mhm.
Wow.
506.
So I guess would have been so hard trying to, correct me if I'm wrong, would have been hard trying to convince people that you didn't like being there for the certain reasons, because
Yeah.
they would have been thinking that you just wanted out.
Yeah.
Is that what would have happened?
Well, Yeah, it was pretty much like that. Like going through it all, like halfway through, I just buried it all deep. Like I didn't get rid of any of the problems. I just pretended I was okay just so I could get out of there.
Yes.
Like I, started telling the doctor I felt better, I was alright, all this stuff just so I could get out of there because like I was afraid for my life in that place.
Yeah,
like
wow.
it was.
I know
fucked.
2 other people that have done the same thing as well. Been in the same hospital and lied about being okay to get out.
Just to get out.
Yeah.
And that is a horrible system. And that's where the government supports
Yeah.
those systems
Yeah.
where they can't even look after individuals. They
Yeah.
just put them all in one and think that that's going to solve everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's yeah. Sorry to hear that, guys.
Nah, it's all good. It's in the past now.
Yeah, sick. So
It's a good, that's like our music's the perfect way to hang
Yeah.
down
That's
heavy.
exactly right, because there's so much emotion that
Yeah.
you can put into the kind of music that you guys play.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of the reasons why I love heavy music.
That's it.
And I think that's why a lot of the kids love heavy music. And when people bag out circle pitters and things like that, you kind of gotta let them go sometimes, because you have got no idea what they're going through. And majority, 99.9% of the guys out there aren't actually trying to hurt anyone
No,
in those
that's
pits.
it, man.
They're not trying to hurt anyone. They're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Like the way I see it, dude, get around and jump around like a dickhead. Do whatever you want, man. Have as much fun as you want. Don't care about what anyone else around you is thinking. Like, whether you're a good mosher or not. Like, get in there, have fun, vent. Like, I love people that circle pit and do all that kind of stuff. And like, do whatever they want. And like, they're the more genuine people at shows as well. Like,
Yes.
It's like they're there to have fun, and you just appreciate them a lot more as well.
Not about whether you can two-step, but
Yeah.
if your arm wants to go left, it'll fucking go left.
Yeah.
Like, just let it go wherever you want.
Not who can do the best kicks or whatever.
Exactly.
Dude.
Exactly. There's no judgment in the pit.
Yeah, that was like on the last tour. We like Byron Bay, man. That
Oh, how do you guys go with Byron?
It was pretty fun.
It was
Because I heard
Yeah,
they're like
fun show.
Byron Bay Hardcore. They don't take kindly to everyone. Like you've got to.
Yeah.
You guys went alright?
Yeah, well,
it went pretty good.
like that show was one of my favourite shows of the whole tour, purely just because every kid, like no one stood still. Every kid there every band was just moving side to side. You tell them circle pit, they would circle pit.
Yes.
It was
It's
like
probably
back
about-
in 2005 when you used to go to shows when you were younger. You'd go there and like someone said circle pit, everyone in the room circle pit.
Of course.
These days that doesn't happen in many places.
Nah.
So
People
to
think
see,
it's too cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
It
That's
was like our first time playing Byron as well.
Yeah.
As kids singing
Yeah,
words
that's
and
crazy.
everything like that.
Yeah.
That is
It's
amazing.
awesome.
On a lighter note, if you guys could play any festival in the world, which one would it be?
Mine would be Summer Slaughter, I reckon.
Summer Slaughter.
We could play DEF CON, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
Defcon.
and if,
Yeah.
if Darude was playing as well, so I could listen to Sandstorm, like,
Guys, well, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate. Can't wait to hear more. But
Same.
506, keep it alive. That is 6 songs.
Cheers, Ethan.
yeah, man.
Okay, we can cheers, can't we?
Cheers.
Hey, we're great, hanging out with, yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter who
Talking
can
to
do
the
it.
vocalist, you're the only one with a mic.
Go.
Oh,
Highway Graves hanging out with Beers with the Bands. Fuck! Yep.
you looked at me like beers with the bands. Hi, we're Grace. We're hanging out on beers with the bands. It's fuck. Hey, we're Grace. We're hanging out on beers with the band. Hit subscribe.